Hello everyone, welcome back to Week in Springfield. We started the week in an interesting way. The governor met with the House Republicans to talk about his agenda for this coming spring and how we as legislators can support that. Obviously all bills start in the legislature before he has a chance to sign them. So it was a nice intimate meeting we had with him, and I look forward to more of those meetings as we go forward. One of the important topics we discussed was fixing the current fiscal year budget. We're calling it Fix the 15. What happened last year, it seems like such a long time ago, but when this year's budget was passed last spring, under Governor Quinn, the Democrats, on a partisan basis, passed a budget that was unbalanced. And it was unbalanced because it assumed that the income tax increase was going to remain at 5%. We know that January 1st of this year, it sunset down to 3.75. So what that left was a fairly large hole for several state agencies and programs that are now out of money. The fiscal year ends July 1st. So anyway, that's something that we have to fix before we even start talking about next year's budget. And as the days and the weeks tick by, that just means that we're going to have a very, very active and busy April and May if we don't get that resolved soon. So it really is sort of like the calm before the storm. Committees continue to meet, although we haven't seen anything really too controversial come before us. The deadline to pass substantive bills out of committee doesn't happen for another 2 weeks. So there's much more to come in committees before we would get to votes on the floor. Today, we're recording this on Wednesday. Today, this Illinois State Supreme Court is hearing oral arguments on Senate Bill 1, which is the pension reform bill that passed about 1.5 years ago. It's been challenged by the public sector unions, and of course, I voted no against that bill because I didn't think that it fixed the problem. And so what I'd ask you to do is be alert for an op-ed, an opinion editorial that I wrote. I'm trying to get it published this week, because whether or not we fix, or whether or not the legislation is declared constitutional, we still have a major pension crisis. And so in that piece, I share my ideas on how we can solve this once and for all. Lastly, constituents come down and visit me. I always enjoy those visits. But if you can't make it down here to Springfield, please call or write me, send me an email. I love to get feedback from my constituents. It helps me to be a better lawmaker. So thank you very much, and thanks for watching.